That early morning breakfast fix before work. Alright, but anyways, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video today on RedLine Studios. Today, if you saw by the title, I'm going to be talking about the self-driving cars. So if you guys didn't know, Tesla released an update for every single one of their Model S cars early last week, and this update essentially made these cars self-driving cars. So this update is version 7 of the Tesla software on their Model S cars, and the specifics of the car, basically the updates mean 1, self-assisted steering, 2, self-assisted lane change, and 3, self-assisted parallel parking. So essentially how this works is all of this is a function of Tesla's new cruise control, and it basically just does all of that for you. So yes, the car will literally steer for you while you're driving, which is just really crazy to think about. Obviously people have been talking about doing this for years, but this is the first time it's ever happened. So Rob Dom uploaded a video of how all of this actually works out, and I'll put the link to that in the description so you guys can go watch how it actually works. And he shows it really well. He's literally just sitting there with his hands off the wheel, off the pedals, and is driving for him. So I believe this only actually works on roads that either the Tesla can calculate where the lanes are, or roads with more than one lane. Rob Dom actually tested this out on a few different roads, one of them with only one lane, and it wasn't working. But then when he got on the highway, he would set the cruise control at whatever speed, and the Tesla would literally steer for him. Like, he had his hands off the wheel, and the Tesla calculates like where the lanes are, and it's able to keep you in these lanes by itself without any assistance. So added to that, if you hit the left turn signal like this, the Tesla will do it itself. Of course, it checks your surroundings, checks your blind spots to make sure you're not merging into anything, but it will literally, after a few seconds of turning on that turn signal, it'll merge from one lane to the other, and it'll calculate that lane and stay in it just like it did the lane before. So that, in a sense, literally requires no work to drive on the highway anymore. It's crazy. And on top of all that, it'll match the speed of the car in front of you. So if the car in front of you is starting to slow down, the Tesla will slow itself down. If it comes to a stop, the Tesla will stop. If it starts to speed up again, the Tesla will speed up again until that cruise control mark is hit. And even like if the speed limit changes, it will adjust the cruise control of the car to match that speed limit. So pretty much the only time it can't stop by itself is at a red light. It's not able to calculate you know, where the red light is, but if there's a car in front of you at the red light, then it will work perfectly fine with that red light. Then of course there's obviously the self-assisted parallel parking. That has been a concept for a really long time, and I'm sure I think a few cars already have that in it, so it's not like super new, but still it's pretty cool. So with this whole thing, there's obviously a lot of controversy going on about whether or not this is actually safe. So far, I mean, I'm sure it works pretty well, but you know, there could be a lot of mechanical errors that come with this that lead to accidents. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but there is a very good chance of that happening. But yeah, guys, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Like, I know it's a really cool concept, and I mean, it's gonna be convenient to a lot of people, but at the same time, like, it takes away from driving, you know? Like, car guys like me and all you guys, like, we enjoy driving, and if this is where cars are headed, it's gonna take all of that away. Like, obviously it's gonna be convenient to people who are not car people and just wanna, like, you know, relax while driving. They don't wanna worry about it. Like, a majority of people really won't care about this. Like, they'll think it's really cool, but also, like, I mean, I'm sure people are gonna be afraid of it at first. It's like, who's gonna sit there with their hands off the wheel on the highway going like 65, 70 around like a turn or something? That's just gonna be kind of scary. But I mean, like, it's gonna take away from the experience, you know? Like, I really enjoy driving. Like, it's a fun experience to me. You know, like, it's just gonna take all of that away, and I'm sure that I'm 99% positive that by like 2018, every other car company out there is gonna have their competition for this by 2018. I guarantee it. They can't do it for 2016, obviously, because half those cars are already out, and the other half are already like almost fully produced. And then 2017, I don't think they'll implement it by then. So like 2018, probably all of these cars are gonna have this option, and like after that, it's gonna start to get even worse. Like, people will figure out how to make the cars actually drive by themselves without, like, not just cruise control. And like by 2020, 2022, I bet we have self-driving cars at this point. And like, it's gonna almost get to the point where all these older cars that aren't self-driving are just gonna be pushed out of the market. And on top of that, all these cars are like starting to turn to electric and not actual motors anymore, which really sucks, because like, that's another joy of driving, is having a car that when you hit the gas pedal it's loud. And I mean, obviously a good majority of cars aren't like that, but like, that's one of the joys of driving, you know, is being able to hear what you're doing and feeling the motor actually like pick up, you know. And it's just like, with this combined with all the electric motors coming, it's gonna take away from the whole experience. And honestly, eventually, I bet cars like this are gonna be like outlawed, basically, because they're not good for the environment compared to the other ones. I'm not ready for the future of cars yet. I like the current generation of cars. I think these cars that we have now are perfect. The 2015, 2014s. I really like how they drive and how they sound and how they look and everything like that. And I'm really just, I'm not ready for all the concept cars and all the electric cars and self-driving cars, guys. Like, I just don't want this to change, basically, because it's a lot of fun, and it's just gonna be weird, you know. Don't get me wrong, though, it is a really cool concept, and props to Tesla for actually putting this together. The update was actually done over the air, which is crazy, because they didn't actually bring any Teslas into any shops to do this update. So the fact that they can do that over the air and update their computer systems like that is amazing. I mean, I'm going into computer science, and I don't even know how you start to figure that out. So props to Tesla. It's a really cool concept. I'm not into the whole idea. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below about this whole thing. But anyways, I think that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching and listening to my opinions on the topic. Sorry if I got a little bit ranty. That's just how I feel. But thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed.